I've gotten lazy for some random reason. I don't know why, but maybe right now it's just my lazy phase kicking in. You get your lazy. We're at Park 16. And that's not me saying I'm going to continue being lazy. That's why I'm trying to get up all the damn time. But also getting up all the damn time is making me want to be lazy because the fact I'm always tired now. Which is the sucky part of it all.
I just want to get left. When the parents go to work, but I swear anytime someone goes to work, someone's fucking busy.
Hi, Adam. I'm exhausted. And here I am. Seriously, the only reason I've been staying up late is because I've been trying to practice for the stream on July 5th, but yeah, I have a cold. I don't think today helped. You had fun hanging out. Oh my god. Oh, I fucking that feeling. I don't know if it's just me, but when you sneeze, you get like a feeling, and it's like a feeling that it's kind of hard to, like, I don't know. Don't like the feeling. Right after you sneeze every once in a while. Don't like the feeling. Anyways, I did have fun hanging out with my friends. Oh my god. Except for I got scratch marks up and down my legs because when I jumped into the water and Kenzie hit the water the first time, we don't know if it was the like I don't know exactly what it's called, but like oh my god.
Because James even jumped in, he got scratches.
Anyways, huh?
No, James also jumped in, he also got scratches.
Anyways, I don't know if it's when you jump into the water and like was it were we in the ocean? Yeah, it was salty.
Salt water.
Anyways, what was I trying to say? Oh yeah, I jumped in the water today, and I also got pushed into the water a lot. But when Kenzie pushed me into the water, I got scrape marks up and down my leg. And here's the thing: I didn't even hit my leg on anything. I think it's the polycules in the water. I don't know if that's correct. We saw jellyfish today, so that was cool. And we saw a seal. That was the best part. We saw a seal in the water. Jose actually got a picture of the seal's head poking out of the water. We saw when we were leaving. Just a bobbling rock or stick.
That's why I didn't post it.
Honestly, I've only been to a beach once, and that was when I went camping, and that was up in the mountains. So that was like glacier. That was like glacier water when we went in when we went camping a few years ago. But other than that, this is the first time we ever went to a beach with our friends without parents or really anything. Today, basically what we did today is we left the house around 12:50. Our friend Jose, also our adopted brother, he's not actually adopted. We call him that because we kind of adopted ourselves as siblings at school. I don't know if you had did that back in the day, but that's what we do. Anyways, we adopted each other as siblings. So he actually gave us a ride over to the park where we met James. And then we were at the park until like 4 o'clock, and Aiden actually ended up coming over to the park. Aiden was hanging out, and then he actually got word that he could go to the beach with us. So James' mom came to pick us up. I actually had a nice conversation with James' mom. If you know, I do not get along with parents at all because I give off that vibe, the bitchy vibe. If y'all know what I'm talking about, I'm trying to not say foul language. I don't know if it's gonna get me demonetized. I give off that vibe, and um, but it really depends on who I'm around. Because I do click with some parents on certain ends. I did end up talking to his mom a whole lot in the car because the fact that she actually her job is a bus driver, and I usually get along with every bus driver, including past bus drivers that I used to have. There was a bus driver I had in elementary that I grew really close to, And I do truly miss her. There's a lot of bus drivers I had in the past that I really miss. So it was like actually kind of fun to talk to a bus driver, to see like their insight on everything. Um, so yeah, and the weather was the weather was on and off. It was like it wasn't gloomy, but it was like cloudy, and then there was like a point where the sun came out. Yeah, it was like on and off, like cloudy and sunny. Anyways, I got scratch marks up and down my legs again. Don't know how I got them because I didn't scrape my leg on anything at all. And I got the worst out of everyone. So I got it on both legs and my knees and some on my ankles. And that really hurts when I'm wearing socks. And I feel like my chat's disabled again. But I'll have someone else tell. Adam, can you message me if the chat's disabled? Because I feel like it's disabled now. Anyways, we ended up after. Okay, no, it's not disabled. Great. Okay, thank you. We were at the park. Wait, and then we went. His mom dropped us off at the beach, so then we went to go hang out. And actually, we got in the water almost immediately. I had my bathing suit underneath my normal clothes, so I just took my shirt off and my pants, and I had my bathing suit underneath. So, Kenzie pushed me in. I got out of the water, and we're like, my legs started bleeding, and we're like, what the flip is? Why are my legs bleeding? And we're like, oh, my legs just got scraped somehow. I don't know how. Again, I have no idea how. Because again, I didn't hit my legs on anything. And then I got out of the water, and then I think it was James that got in right after me. James got in, he jumped in, and then he ended up getting cuts on his legs, and we're like, whoa, what's good?
No, after you got pushed in, it was me and then James.
Okay, yeah. After I got pushed in, I pushed Kenzie in, and then James got in. And we all kind of have scratches, but I got the worst of it all.
I got like a tiny scratch.
Kenzie got a tiny scratch.
But I got marks.
James got, I think, like little ones on his leg, and then I got big ones going down my legs and my knees. The water beat me up today. It was 5 of us at the beach today. It was me, Kenzie, Jose, James, and Aiden. Yeah, 5 of us. Anyways, and then we ended up, after we got done jumping in the water a few times, we actually ended up going to shower off. And then we were all goofing off next to the bathrooms. All of us kept going into the bathrooms together, like not like doing anything weird. But I'm not gonna say what you did. Like me and Kenzie went to the bathroom once together, like just to goof around. And then I think it was Kenzie and James that went in there into a bathroom and just started clapping their hands to make it sound weird. With Jose? Okay, it was Kenzie, James, and Jose when I went to a bathroom together to start clapping their hands. And I just went into the bathroom because I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit here real quick to think real quick. And the next thing I hear is clapping from the air vents because all the bathrooms are connected by the vents. That's the only reason why I could hear you guys. So I heard you guys clapping, and I opened the door. I look at Aiden and be like, "Are you hearing this?" And he's like, "What?" I'm like, I hear someone clapping." And so Aiden actually ended up coming to the bathroom with me, door shut, and this was terrible timing. They had already stopped clapping into the bathroom with me, and again, we were just standing there. Nothing happened weird, I promise. And they come rolling around the corner when me and him both exit the bathroom. So they're like, "Whoa, what just happened in there?" We're like, "Nothing. I swear to God, we just heard you guys clapping. That's it." And then we ended up getting some ice cream Jose bought for us, which I will pay him back because I very much appreciate Jose. And after that, we actually went down to someone's private beach because we got permission to. So we went down to their private beach and we were hanging out there for the rest of the time. We ended up blasting music. We ended up blasted some white girl music because white girl music is the best when you go on a beach.
I'm pretty sure James and they said they wanted to buy
which is, if you watch my YouTube short, that's where that was taken. Because Aiden was in the video, he was having his speaker, and he's like, "I don't care, I'm gonna goof off." So he's like, "Okay." So he got like the camera, and me because he couldn't focus on the dance on the video because we were busy laughing at him for it. But yeah, I ended up actually going back into the water, so I went full bathing suit again. a lot of us actually ended up going back in the water, just not fully like I did. I ended up like going in back to the water. I was just floating there for a good like 10 minutes. Literally, it was floating because I was like, this is relaxing. The water was cold, but I really didn't care. And then we found a few crabs. We found some shells, which is actually on my desk over there. My desk is filled with shells at the moment. Literally, it's filled with shells because there were so many.
I got a lot.
But yeah, we had a lot of fun hanging out with our friends. I can say that's the first time in a while I've been truly happy. And I actually had fun because I've never actually, like, I may say I have fun, but like, that was the best. Like, I'm going to remember that day for a very long time. And we're actually planning going again Monday.
Monday.
No, I didn't get bit in the water, surprisingly. There wasn't a lot of fish next to the shore.
Monday? I thought it was gonna be Thursday.
No, that's me and Aiden are going to the park Thursday. We were gonna see Wednesday, but Aiden's only available Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Well, some Fridays, because he's got stuff to do. Wednesdays is when his mom is off, so he tries to spend time with his mom. Where I'm from, you have to fend for yourself. If you're not family, you're screwed. If you're alone in the city.
So why'd you turn off my show?
Wait, you turned Kiki Walk on?
Mm-hmm.
Because of the fact that's probably why my child was getting disabled, because the noise in the background. We did see a jellyfish, which Kenzie was scared to get back in the water because she didn't want to get stinged. But I really wish
Does.
That's true. But yeah, we were kind of just all chilling there, like, like us hanging out at the beach was like, those like old movies where you like just see friends hanging out at the beach together, and like these aren't like really old movies, but like they're old enough movies to where you all understand, because old movies are always the best. I could vouch for that. Because the fact a lot of older movies tell more of a story than newer movies nowadays, if that makes sense. Older movies have more of a meaning to it. Do you agree with me, Kenzie? There's a lot of older movies I actually like more than.
There's a lot of movies that actually teach you life lessons.
Yeah, and hanging out at the beach today was like, it would like this scene, like what we were hanging out. Would be a scene from a movie, like an older movie. Just seeing friends hanging out on a like casual Tuesday, just hanging out at the beach, having fun, messing around. And it was amazing because I've never actually been able to experience hanging out with my friends during the summer. I've never actually hung out with my friends during the summer. Just realized that.
Julia.
Okay, Julia, but that was at her house. We never really did anything else.
Oh,
We went down to the park, we went up to the pool, but that was about it. We stayed in that one area, but we didn't go out to the beach and like have actual fun. Yeah, we had fun doing other stuff, but like actual fun. So yeah. This is the first summer I've actually hung out with friends. Yes, I've had summers where I've hung out with a friend or two, but like, actually get to go out and have more of a leeway to go places and stuff like that. Just meant a lot to me and Kenzie.
This shit drinks me.
I haven't been around my friends in a very long time. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that. Actually, you know what I picture our friend group as? Friends. The show.
No, really?
Do you think, I feel like Aiden would be Chandler.
What would you want first? One, 3 females, 3 males.
3 females, 3 males. Yeah, but we don't necessarily need exactly 6 people. We can just go to 5. Cerberus.
I feel like that would be a Rachel.
You'd be Rachel? Why? What?
No, not Rachel.
Phoebe? You Phoebe?
I could totally be Phoebe.
I feel like I would be Monica. Right? Yeah, I'd be Monica. Maybe.
I'm not sure you're gonna rate Phoebe and Monica. I think,
I don't think Aiden's Joey. I feel like that's James.
I wanted to say James, but I just don't want.
And then Jose would be Ross.
Yeah, actually, Aiden's Chandler.
Thank you.
Aiden's Chandler.
Aiden's Chandler. Jose's Ross. And James is Joey in certain aspects.
Yeah.
And then me and you were kind of a mix of Monica, Rachel, and Phoebe.
Aiden don't put Monica in mine. Actually, no, because she's competitive. Never mind.
Yeah, I was about to say she's competitive as hell. So yeah, we would basically be describing ourselves as, oh my god,
All the females.
well, as the Friends show. I need to get medicine, but oh yeah, James wants to come over for the 24-hour live stream on July 5th.
Wait, come over?
Yeah, to like hang out during the day.
Okay.
I think Jose also does, but I don't know. You should value the time with your friends during high school because it's so difficult to hang out after you leave. I know that me and a few friends are planning to go on a road trip after we graduate, like the summer of senior year. We're planning on going on a road trip because we're all taking a gap year before we go to college, like a year to ourselves. Like, because who doesn't want a year to themselves before?
I'm probably going to take it 2 years.
Because the fact that, like, yes, don't get me wrong, I want to go to college, but also you're just getting out of school and you're just starting to adulting, so you would want a year to yourself to figure out what you want to do with your life, if that makes sense. Like you want a year to get a stable job, get a stable home,
I don't know what college
you know,
to go to.
figure out what college you want to go to. You know, a lot of different reasons why a lot of kids take gap years before they go to college. Because everyone just needs a year to themselves before getting back into that school life again. Because again, we're almost at our 12 years, and that's really hard to believe. In my book, that's really hard to believe that we almost are done with our 12 years
Feels like
of
we're
school.
back in 4th grade. I feel like fourth
You went to
grade-
college? Nice. What
feel like
college?
4th grade was yesterday.
Yeah, it feels like 4th grade was just yesterday, and here we are. We're literally sophomores now. That's crazy. We're not freshmen anymore. We're
We're
sophomores.
not the fresh people, sophomores. And now we can make fun of the freshmen because we all know that everyone else besides freshmen hate freshmen.
Mackenzie, we got 2 more years, and we're turning 16 next month. And then we're 19 getting
No,
out
we
of
won't
senior.
have 2 more years until 2026.
But you know what I mean? 2 more years of school.
Technically, it's not 2 more years.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
From now on, it's still 3.
But you guys still know what I mean.
And we haven't even started sophomore year.
Again, it's still kind of crazy that we're almost there at 12 years. So,
And also, we haven't started 12th grade yet.
like, I
Sophomore year.
remember the first day of freshman year being just yesterday. Because I filmed a few videos on my first week of school, and it feels like I just filmed those last week. I don't know if I'm the only one that gets that feeling for when the school year goes by too fast. You feel like the first day of school was just yesterday, but that's how I'm feeling right now. Like, I love the summer. Like, I truly do. Every kid is hoping and waiting for summer to come along, but at the same time, summer sucks ass. Because the fact you have no one to really hang out with, you're stuck doing stuff at home. I'm trying to find a job because I'm turning 16.
Summer sleeping in, staying up.
Yeah. And then I'm also trying to find a job on top of everything, and I have to go get a state ID. Yeah.
Cuddles.
I never thought I'd be where I'm at right now so soon.
Cuddles. You pervert. Come here.
Like, it's honestly the little things in life that matters, not the big things. Like, the little things can help you get through life. It's always the little things that matter, not the big things. Like with me, I don't. When birthdays and stuff comes around, it's like I don't need anything. I just need you guys to be there for me. Like maybe a little gift, but like that's it. Like little things that matter.
Birthdays for you to be alive still.
My birthday is July 23rd. It's literally next month. In July, I think starts actually next week.
So Jane's birthday is actually day 4.
Me and Kenzie are actually. I'm trying to open a bank account. Actually, I was talking to my dad about this. Actually, once I get a job after I get my state ID, uh, we're gonna open my savings account for me so I can put money in there after I get paid. Once I get a job, at least that way, when I get paid, I can put a certain amount in the bank and leave it there and not touch it at all.
We'll touch it when we graduate.
16. I will be 16 in July. Basically, I want to put the money in bank accounts that way I don't touch it and it's there for when I need it after I graduate, and it builds up over time.
Yeah, so we have money to
And I'm moving out. Me and Kenzie already talked about this. We're moving out senior year. As soon as we turn 18, we're moving out. Even as selfish as that sounds, it's not necessarily to get away from our parents. It's because we want to be alone senior year. Like we would like to experience school, being in our own place and everything like that. If that makes any sense, like being on your own during senior year, it can be hard, but at the same time, it's like I really want to experience this. And yes, if we ever start struggling, we could easily come back home. Like it's just something we want to try, right? We're going into sophomore year, although we should be going into junior year, but who's counting? Shut up. We are going into sophomore year, although we should be going into junior year because we got held back in kindergarten. So, what can you do? Because if we were going into junior year, we would have at least had 1 year left of school.
If we were in junior year this year, or junior year, we would probably be the youngest ones in school.
That's true. And we are juniors, not juniors, we are sophomores that are older than sophomores, yeah. Anyways, yeah.
One of the flashes,
I love how they can't tell if I'm wearing a blanket because it's black and my entire background is black right now. Y'all, this blanket is low-key dead ass off. Hey, Bubba. Come here. Come here, baby boy. I know. Hi, Bubba. You want to get up here all the way? Come on. Get up here all the way. Get your butt up here. Come on. Yes, my little man. Yes, it does. Although they can't really see you, but if I do this, yeah, they can see you now. You like my going ball? Look who joined us. We have a special guest. His name is Cerberus. We have Mr. Whiny Pants. My baby boy. Yeah, that's my little man. My senior year was fun, but I really liked my freshman and sophomore year in high school because those 2 years were a blast. No, Bubba. Get up here all the way. Come on. Come on. Get up here. Up here all the way. I want my little man. I want my little boy with me. Yes.
the bastard on the bed.
His two paws are, and his face is, now he's kind of ditching me a little bit. You want to get up on the bed right away? Come on. Get up here all the way. Why are you like this? Get up. Here, you want to bury yourself in my blanket? Yeah, I love my dogs. Queen's my favorite, but I have to say out of Woo Woo and Cerberus, I'm gonna say Cerberus on this because Woo Woo is just way too wild for me. It's way too hyper. This one, he'll calm down after a little bit. Even if he can be a pain in the butt. What was one of your favorite memories of freshman year? Ooh, there were a lot. Candy, what was your favorite part of freshman year? Like favorite memory? We had the school dance we went to. That was fun, but not as much. Like the line. Ooh, favorite part of freshman year. That's a hard one.
It's a hard one. Honestly, I think when we all got evacuated from school.
Okay, yeah. Favorite memory is gonna have to be when we all got evacuated from the school, because we all thought it was funny because it was I think the 2nd of June. Yeah, it was the 2nd of June.
And also our friends also yelled "fuck God" and then
Because we all
went off.
and it was on a Monday, and actually our school got evacuated on the second to last day of school. Which was also on a Monday. Uh, anyways, that was my favorite memory only because hear me out. You're gonna laugh once you hear this story. I've already told it once, but I don't think Adam was going to hear it. So it was the 2nd of June. We all know June is Pride Month, and most of my friends are in the Pride community. And I remember walking in the school that day. All my friends, like, yeah, Pride Month. Like, I'm usually one of the first ones there. So like we were just sitting there, and all of our friends came in. As we're sitting at the table, like started saying something about Pride Month, and then I walk up saying, "What's up?" And they said, "Well, you're bi for the month." I'm like, "Okay," because I act fruity with my friends, so they're like, "Well, you know what? You act fruity, so you're gonna be bi for the month." I'm like, "Okay."
You act fruity, so you're gonna be fruity.
So they told me I was being fruity for the month. So what can you do? So I was like, okay, I'll take it. So, and then more of my friends started showing up, and they like all started acting like really fruity towards each other and really gay. And then that's when lights started flickering, and then one of our friends made a joke saying, "Guys, I think they're just mad that we're being too prideful about Pride Month." And then
Our friends said "fuck God" and the lights went off.
no, some lights went off in the cafeteria. Some went off before all the lights went off. So some of them went off, and like, and then we're like, wow, that was cool. And then next thing we know was lights come back on for like a little bit. Like the lights are still flickering, but the lights didn't go fully out just yet. I remember just standing there, and apparently one of my friends said "F God" out loud, and lights went out fully. I remember not freaking out, but thinking it was cool. But Kenzie and I we were kind of freaking out. We're like, whoa, what the hell just happened? But it was like cool at the same time. And, like in that few seconds, there was no drama. It was all about laughing and fun with my friends. Like we all thought it was funny as hell. Obviously, some of us thought it was scary, but ow. But then we all got evacuated out to the field, and we all started playing card games outside. And we honestly thought it was really fun. And sometimes even if it is an evacuation, it's still fun. Even if there is something wrong at the school, if as long as there's like nothing threatening going on in school, um, and I'm gonna say that is gonna have to be the best part of freshman year is having that little fun experience for the first time with the people that I truly care about, which are all my friends. So yeah, I would say that's definitely the favorite part of freshman year. As much as there are other parts, that's gonna be the top favorite. In New Year, I went to my military dance for ROTC. I'm actually joining that next year, actually, ROTC in senior prom, and I had so much fun, especially at prom. Nice. We're actually joining ROTC actually next school year, sophomore year. Well, I guess this upcoming school year, but you know what I mean. Because Aiden's in ROTCs, and one other person we know. Actually, two, because I know two. Because only knows one other person. So yeah, we're doing that next year because it does still get us our credits. So yeah. By the way, I passed freshman year with almost all passing grades. I only ended with, I think it was 2Fs, right? 2Fs. Because I passed math, I passed Spanish. Yeah, I failed with 2Fs throughout the entire year. But I got my Spanish credit and I got my math credit. So yay. I'm so happy because that means I'm moving on to Spanish 2 next year. So I'm happy about that. Honestly, I probably should try to go back to sleep. Well, try to go to sleep. I never went to sleep. I've been struggling to sleep. I should probably go to sleep because I have a long day ahead of me. Who knows? I know I'm just joining. I don't know exactly the specifics. But I'm going to try to go to bed because I've already been on here for almost an hour. So, and I do have a big day ahead of me. I had to go on a bike ride with actually my old track coach. So, yeah, I'm going to go try to get some sleep before I have to get up and start getting ready to go because we're meeting at 1 o'clock. So, that's fun. 1 o'clock. Dude, I've been doing everything this week. Then tomorrow I'm meeting with Aiden at the park by myself. So that's gonna be fun. Guys, I do not recommend planning a lot of things in 1 week because it is very draining. I'm very drained. My social battery is below average at the moment because I'm just so drained after this week. I think I'm not gonna do anything next week, maybe. Well, we're planning to go to the beach again Monday, so after Monday, I'm not gonna plan anything out because honestly, my social battery is just dead. Well, yesterday and the day before, actually, this entire week, I've been staying up until 5, almost 6 o'clock in the morning. But after today, well, after yesterday at the beach, I'm just exhausted. So I tried going to bed earlier, and it was like life was saying "fuck you." So here I am, still awake, even though I didn't want to be awake anymore. I wanted to be asleep by now. So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now. So good night, y'all. I hope y'all have a good night.